God damn it.
Damn it!
Right, so we got some guys. Let's see, what else we got? No, can't get through that. Whoa!
Find the control terminal and take it offline.
Oh, gee.
Time for another region.
Don't you hate it when you pick up an armoured assault vehicle and you get stuck between two little shacks in a shanty town so that you can't get out and then some guy with a force field kills you? That's happened to me so many times. I can't tell you. It just gets right on my nose. It's just one of those everyday situations, you know, that there should be a word for, so that you don't have to say all of that. Hello there! Welcome back to Night's Arcade. I'm Sleepless Night. I'm falling off a building, failing to do a Spider-Man. And as you can see, we are playing Crackdown 3. I can hear an orb. Where's the orb? Just punch these guys off the face of the earth. Goodbye. Ta-ta! Oh, for God's sake. Now what? Yeah, that didn't work out so well for him, did it? So here we are. Oh, fuck. There's just no peace. Goodness sake. Just want a bit of peace, that's all. I wonder if I can get to the top of that building there. Whee! Whee!
Just
Nope,
like
not likely.
walking on air.
Nope, nope. Whoa. That was a long way to fall. Alright. Oh. I hear an orb. Oh, that's why I hear an orb. Oh. Can't get up that way. Nope. What? Get a grip. Arf, arf. That was an agility orb at the top of that thing as well. Okay. Now you see, this is what Crackdown used to be about, you see? You've got to find your way to the top of these little towers, you know, you've got to figure out a way to... and that's not it. No, definitely not the way. Oopsie. And the way is definitely not to fall off the side there. So, what are we doing? A lot of agility orbs up there, and I just... Oh, there's another one over there.
You're taking damage.
I can see that. Hey, thinking Director Goodwin. Whatever. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we're gonna hit. Oop, this thing. Oop. God. Really, really easy for me. I'm not, so I should let you in. I'm not controlling my guy particularly. But, oh, hello, what's happened? We're all frozen. Oh, nothing was happening there. No response from my controller. So, yeah, I should sort of let you in on a bit of a thing that's going on. So, I finally finished with the old apartment, so now we're just concentrating on getting this one ready for the new arrival. So, once again, it'll be spotty reception for a while. I don't know what day of the week this is going to come to you on. I'm recording it on Thursday, so I don't know, Saturday, probably. You'll get it on Saturday, I guess. Again, like I said before, spotty reception for the time being, because you can probably hear, you know, still a bit echoey and weird, the audio.
Snores for boars, Agent.
Shut up,
Do
Goodwin.
something.
I will do something. I am doing something. I'm talking to my lovely viewers on YouTube. So, yeah, the reception is going to be a bit spotty for a while. I'll still, you know, not going to be back to my 3 a week just yet. I'm hoping it's less than 2 weeks to go now until I'm sort of counting down. I think the last time we spoke I said about 3 weeks maybe, so should be about a week and a half left by the time you get this. I reckon that's my estimate as to when I can get back to the more regular schedule, the 3 videos a week. But I have been, for like 10 days solid, I was moving furniture and sort of filling and sanding and painting pretty much non-stop by myself.
You've got active enforcers in your vicinity, on direct orders from their HQ. If we hit their units and bring enough pain, we will force their hand. And then, we can cut it right off.
Good. Shut up, Echo. Stop interrupting me. I wish people would just stop butting in. So, yeah, I've been doing an awful lot of stuff the last 10 days. Moving furniture, filling holes, sanding, painting. And I've been doing it all by myself because my poor wife, of course, is she's like 25 weeks pregnant now. 26 weeks pregnant, I think, actually, by the time you watch this. So, I've been doing that all by myself, and it's been pretty much non-stop. It's been virtually, and driving and everything else. But what it has done is it's completely and totally knackered my right hand. So I'm trying to rest it up now for a few days and not do much with it, because I don't want to, completely knacker my right hand, because it, it does all my favourite stuff. Including playing video games. So here we are, we're in Crackdown 3. Oh Christ! You see, it's way too easy to get carried away.
Don't leave those agility orbs hanging, Agent.
Shut up, Goodwin! For God's sake! Normally, I like Director Goodwin, but I didn't realise, because I've never made a Crackdown video before, and it's a long time since anybody's played a new Crackdown game, isn't it? Until just recently. Let's be honest. I didn't really realise how much he kind of really got up your nose when you're actually trying to say things. So yeah, we're in Crackdown. I've been waiting for this, so it's more than 3 years past its release date by the time it was... Where's that orb? I hear you, orb. Oh, it's up there. Okay, so yeah, more than 3 years past its release date by the time it actually appeared. And... So here's the thing with my hand, you see, I was getting carried away there with the jets and the rockets and things because I just can't, my right hand's just not working very well, so I apologise. I'm going to be even more useless than I normally am, which, if you watch my videos normally, you'll know is pretty useless, so... I can't get the hang of this, where's the... Yeah, you can Spider-Man up a wee bit, but that's about it. No, I can't, I'm going to find a way up. Maybe I just can't get... Maybe I just can't get that until I've got more. Anyway, so, I'm not starting at the bottom end. I did play a little bit last week with good old Kazura-san. And the thing about Crackdown...
You're using those thrusters well. Good. They'll come in handy down the line.
The thing about Crackdown 3 is that if you're playing the multiplayer campaign, you make a bunch of progress in the multiplayer campaign. That progress carries over. If you then switch to solo campaign, it's back to just you, but you can leave off the same progress level and the same bars, everything else that you had when you were, playing multiplayer. So that's where I'm at now. So I have been doing a little bit of work with Kazura-san, which is why I can't quite leap tall buildings in a single bound, as you can clearly see. But I'm not starting out from nothing, which is a good job, since considering how useless I am at controlling this at the moment. Whee! So let's go punch some guys into thin air, shall we? Because that's what Crackdown's really all about, isn't it? Bringing the family together and punching people into nothingness. I detected the glowing greenness of an orb about here, that's why I came down here. I thought there was an orb here, but maybe it's just some... Can anybody figure out where that... Oh, hello. I'm getting shot from somewhere. Oh, hello. Let's go find out what this chappie wants. Oh, it's these fellows, look. Goodbye.
Lethal move, Agent.
Anybody else? You're alright, he's just a civilian. How many reps? you think this agent can do with this? Oh, looky here. What's this? I think those poor buggers were probably quite innocent, but there you go. Whee! So yeah, I just thought I'd dip into... Oh, I love this. Look, see, these guys are here. Ow. Oh, come on.
Now this is fun.
So you love killing somebody by punching a truck into their face. Yeah. Oh. What have we got? Bye, dude. Oh, more brave souls.
Burn it down.
I intend to, Goodwin. Oh. God's sake. Whee!
Agent, Enforcer units are active in this area. Their heavy
I
armor
know
may
that.
deter local resistance, but they
Shall
weren't
we,
built to handle an agent's skills.
Let's call me a ride. I mean, I can take any one of these rides, I guess. Take one of these vehicles. Boosh! Anyone that doesn't kill me. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. Ow! Oh my god! What about if I call a... How do I do that? Oh, there we go.
We call this lightning because it
Woo!
strikes in
Here
a
it comes.
flash.
There you go.
It's the
Agency
speediest
vehicle.
frame we've ever engineered. And it's just one of the forms this baby can take.
In one of the forms this baby can take. Right. Well, whoops. One of the others is... Where... Wait. Cannot perform action.
All units
Oh, there we go. Gee!
Wasting too
Spider
much
thing
time
now.
already.
Wait. Boing. Boing. Wee. Boosh. Now, I know how many play Crackdown. Driving in Crackdown, it's never been their strong suit, has it? It's a bit like Just Cause. So this for me, right? Again, there's been a lot of hate leveled at Crackdown, and I can kind of see why a bit in the same way that Just Cause 4 has done.
The capture pad is like a fancy garage, an access point for taking vehicles out of
Yes,
storage.
yes, yes. In the same way that Just Cause 4 has done, really, what Crackdown 3 has done is they've taken this simplistic blowing everything that you see up and punching people off the face of the earth fun of the whole thing, and they've kind of destroyed it. They've overcomplicated it. You know, they've made this kind of, oh, this, you know, you've got to take these things out in this order and the big bad guys come in. Now, I don't know if you remember in the original Crackdown universe, you just kind of used to stumble upon bad guys, you know, in just out in the world, really. The big bosses and stuff like that, you just turn up at. You could sort of, I can't remember whether you could actually head to their locations, but I know they weren't sort of advertised every 2 minutes. This big bad guy is here, and he's taunting you and all this kind of stuff. That's a lot of rubbish. They've kind of added a lot of that, and I'm not all that keen on it. And it's the same sort of thing that Just Cause 4 have done to ruin Just Cause 4, really. Although I noticed, I was playing Just Cause 4 the other day, well, a few weeks ago, I guess now. but anyway, I noticed that I was horrified by the realization that I was bored. And I've never been bored in a Just Cause game before, ever, because it's just about flying around blowing things up. But I realized that the reason I was bored is because I had...
Put a serious dent in their efficiency protocols.
Whee! That's what we got here. Oh, that didn't work out so well, did it? Not going so well for me, this, is it really?
Looks like they shut down part of the freeway.
Oh.
One of the monorail cars broke free and caused a nasty pileup.
Not entirely certain I'm
Welcome
supposed
to
to
a
be doing
real
it.
hellhole.
I'm just driving aimlessly
Max
around,
security
but obviously
prison
I've driven through
masquerading
something
as
that I'm
active
supposed to be
rehabilitation.
doing. Some
Rough
sort
up
of...
the
Oh,
head guards,
self-destruct.
and the inmates could stage a breakout.
Zoom. Oh dear. Oh, it's these dudes. Okay. Let's get out and punch some of these guys. Huh? Whee! Whee! So, what's cooking? Yeah, I realised that I was bored in Just Cause 4 because the thing is I got this jet-propelled wingsuit, right? So, you know, they had originally the grappling hook and the parachute, right? And then they added all sorts of other stuff, and they added a wingsuit, and then, you know, grapple boosters and all kinds of stuff, and grapple-to-grapple tethers, which they had in Just Cause 2. And, yeah, and it's all very well and good, and you know you've got to keep ramping up the action and new toys, but the problem is...
Speedway's relatively quiet now.
That once
Makes sense,
they...
given Nova's under attack and the party's on hold. But in its day, I hear it was insane.
Good.
Especially the death race.
Thanks, Echo.
Imagine a week-long demolition derby with pedestrians. Small fortunes changing hands depending on the carnage. But the biggest winners had to be the lucky civilians who got to be part of entertaining the elite and somehow managed to survive.
So, no, and this is another thing, you see, about Crackdown 3. They've... All of a sudden, you're being bombarded relentlessly. I mean, you can see how this is going. Like, not even a few seconds goes without someone going, you should be doing this. And it's like, that's, you know, takes away from the freedom style of thing. I know you always used to
Light
get...
as a feather, tough as nails.
Director Goodwin, yeah, like that, you see? He would say things like that all the way through in the original Crackdown. And that's fair enough. But you didn't get these constant, like, sort of reminders to, you should be going here, you should be going there, like, every few seconds. It's really irritating. So, yeah, I realised that once they... One of the things they'd done in Just Cause 4 was that they screwed it up by giving me the ability to basically just fly and never, ever hit the ground. And once I had that ability... The fun of actually being able to fly around and do stuff was kind of gone, really. Oh, that's for me, that's not for them. I forgot what sort of thing that was. So this is an ammo sphere thing here, so I can actually never run out of ammo while ever this is active, which it isn't anymore, so there we go. Now I can. There you go. Hello! Oh, they were just regular dancers. Oh no, look, trying to mind their own business. Oh, she was just wearing a dress that looked a bit like she was a bad guy. That's unfortunate. Oh, there we go. Seems to have frozen as it crashed. No, not quite. Whee! It's like a shield rebuild, isn't it? Oh, these guys, really? Oh, that's bad news. The agent is eliminated. Whee! So now, I mean, if you remember in the original Crackdown, you could respawn at the agency tower. There's no agency tower in this, not that I've seen anyway. So, I don't know. What should we do here? We've got Ashwood Marina, we've got some supply points I haven't unlocked there, but, you know, this is... Again, what I've dropped into here is essentially the game that I'm in the middle of playing with Kazura-san, so, you know, I don't want to be unlocking a bunch of stuff that I haven't yet. So I'm just going to go back to... Oh dear, sorry about that. You'll have heard that really loudly. Yeah, this is the problem I'm having in this location at the moment. Eventually this setup will be better, easier, and much more fluid way of creating YouTube videos than I was doing in the old place, where I had to unplug everything and sort of replug it in every time I went somewhere. You know, every time I wanted to record a video, I had to take everything in and kind of... Well, what happens to me if I try and punch this thing to death? Nothing! Some other nails. Whee! Yeah, so... eventually it will be better than the place that I was recording before. It'll be better, it'll be more fluid, I'll be able to record YouTube videos a lot more easily and sort of fluidly than I could before. But at the moment, you know, I'm still surrounded by boxes, everything's sort of jam-packed in here, and I'm kind of Heath Robinsoning everything, really. So it's stuff standing on top of stuff, clipped to other things and balanced to other things. and everything's kind of in the way. So the mic is right in my face, or you know, it normally is, but it's in an awkward position, so it's very easy to sort of knock it. And there's still, like, you know, I haven't got the sound and everything set up yet, and the Xbox has just been sort of roughly set up. The new monitor that I'm using doesn't have any sound, so the only way I can get any sound is from through my gaming headset, which is okay. You know, that's not a big thing. Every now and again, it's nice to just sit back and play without the headset on, you know, by myself, rather than recording videos and stuff. But I'm not going to have a chance to do that for quite a while, I don't think, anyway. So. That's where we're at. It's all a bit disjointed, you see, at the moment. Very much like the whole idea. I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what I'm doing. But that's the point, you know, I just wanted to come back in and say, come on, I'm still here, I told you, you're not forgotten yet, everything's fine.
Once you clear out the guards, drop the force field to free
Oh, he wants to do that too. God damn it.
Damn it!
Right, so we got some guys. Let's see, what else we got? No, can't get through that. Whoa!
Find the control terminal and take it offline.
Oh, gee.
Time for another regen.
Don't you hate it when you pick up an armoured assault vehicle and you get stuck between two little shacks in a shanty town so that you can't get out, and then some guy with a force field kills you? That's happened to me so many times, I can't tell you. It just gets right on my nose. It's just one of those everyday situations, you know, that there should be a word for, so that you don't have to say all of that. Let's borrow this. See what we can do. Get out of the way! Oh, you idiot. Mind you, I'm going to mess this up anyway. Whoa!
Smooth!
Yes, what do you boys want? Whee! Set myself on fire to some extent, it's true. Anybody else want a Cadillac Enema? No? Good. Just park it over there. Whee! Yeah, there really was no kind of plan.
Moves.
Oh. When I came in here today, I just purely and simply wanted to, you know, I thought I should check in with you guys and say, no, I am coming back, you know, I'm not going to just keep coming in and going, oh, I'm going to come back to a regular schedule eventually and then disappear. I am going to be back to a regular schedule in the next couple of weeks, but everything's too busy at the moment, and as I said, my hands are pretty knackered. This is actually not especially comfortable sitting here doing this. Play with the monkey? What's she talking about? Oh. Boosh. Agility orbs. Just love chasing down agility orbs, don't you? Gotta love it. Yep, you know.
Agent, I've been analyzing the layout of the monorail network to see what vulnerabilities we might be missing. This thing is a feat of engineering genius. It's going to be a shame when we rip the whole thing to pieces.
Is it really? Oh look. There. I could have sworn I'd actually ripped the entire monorail network down a couple of times by now, but Agent Goodwin seems to think not. That happy smiley face you can see up there, look. There, that's Roxy, the AI program in control of the monorail, amongst other things. I did tease Roxy at Sexy Biscuit about it a little bit. It's true. But you know, our Roxy at Sexy Biscuit is a lot happier and sort of smilier than that. Whee! Boom! Smoosh. Is that a good one? Is that on my side or not? Probably not. Not now, anyway. Not if it knows anything about me. Ammo refill. Got the billboards. Oh, I didn't. Oh, it did actually take out all the billboards and everything else. Whee. Wow.
I like your style.
I thought somebody shot at me there. Where was that person shooting at me from? Ah, there they are, look. Goodbye. Whee! Hopefully, over the next week or so, I'll get a chance to play Anthem, like the full release version now. No, I don't want to be up there. Good. How do I suck or what? Right. Yeah, so hopefully I'll get a chance to play the full release version of Anthem. And he is hoping that it is better than the VIP demo led us to. I am going to grab an orb. Will you just shut up? Yeah, then the VIP demo and the open demo sort of led us to believe, because it was only a demo, so I try to keep that in mind and say, yeah, you know, look, it was definitely only a demo, so that's why there was very little in it, but I sincerely hope there's an awful lot more content than that. Because if not, I'm going to be sorely disappointed. And so is everybody else who ordered it, I guess. With the possible exception of my buddy, Silent Knight, who will like it no matter what happens, because he gets to fly about like Iron Man. No, come on. Up we go. Up we go. No. There we go. Right, now. How do I... I want to get across to that orb up there.
I don't like spoilers, but there's a hidden orb pinging in the area, just waiting to be found.
I know that. Made a mess of this here, haven't I? Uh-oh. There we go. There's another one down there, look. Whee! And another one down there. Whee! Spray. Sproing. Halfway to my next level. There's another jilty orb over here somewhere, wasn't there? Lost sight of it now. I've come down off this large building.
Anyone giving aid to the agents is betraying their fellow.
Ooh. See, now I want to grapple onto this car, but I can't do that. It's driven off now anyway. Frightened him off by lasering his paintwork. I don't know. People just can't take a joke these days, can they? Oh. Now, who are these gentlemen? Oh, hello.
How are you feeling today, Roxy?
All systems active. Operational integrity nominal.
Hacker surveillance
Now, my
cache.
dear, I asked how you were feeling.
All systems active. Operational integrity nominal.
Still artificial, not yet intelligent, not quite, but soon, my love, soon.
Oh dear. His relationship with Roxy's a bit weird, isn't it? I didn't even see who that was. Did you see who that was? I wasn't really paying attention to who it was that was speaking. I haven't paid much attention to what's really going on in Crackdown 3, to be honest.
Nice maneuvering.
Very much the same as in the Just Cause vein. I think if you play these games for the story, you're doing it wrong, really. This is not the game you come to for the story, is it? Yeah, it's just one of my guilty pleasures, you know. It's another... Like Just Cause, it's another of my guilty pleasures. I love racing around rooftops and chasing agility orbs. It has lost a lot of something. I was not keen on... Oh. Should probably go and... There we go. Take the room. What do we do about this guy then? Ow! Oh, I can do, I guess, at the moment, is it? Oh man! Come on! There's a mystery orb.
Careful around electricity.
Electricity? Whoa! Oh, zappy really does. Oh, he's gone! See? Ran off like a coward! There he is. I think that took care of that guy. Right, now.
Scorched earth.
Oh, god damn it. Gotta drop his shield to fire. There we go. Yes, see? Ragnarok! No, that's not a decent weapon. I didn't like it. I tried it the other day. Wasn't all that keen, to be honest. So, there's a mystery orb there. Oh, there's a agility orb up there. What weapon is this? The Conqueror. Well, let's... What have we got here? Should we swap it for that? Oh, Monkey Moonshine kiosk. Yeah, I'm going to talk to Kazori-san. He really hates the Monkey Moonshine music. Let's have a listen, shall we? Oh. There's no... excuse me, boys.
Everything is physical, especially the pain.
Are you really going to sit there while I destroy your kiosk?
So much for that toxic batch.
Into the sea with you!
Knockout.
Oh, I like this. I like this gun. One of the things you'll learn about me, the more you watch me play video games with any kind of shooting, is that there's nothing more satisfying to me. I guess a lot of people have it, to varying degrees, I guess. So yeah, a lot of people find it obviously satisfying, but you know, the one-shot kill for me, it's like my holy grail. Or even, you know, a double tap to the head is great. Very, very satisfying. I don't have any patience for games which require me to be a lead monkey. You know, I don't really like any kind of weapons you have to get where you just have to fill the air with lead.
Eat lead.
I do really like guns that allow you to go like that.
You've got
And
no
this
pretension.
certainly is one of them.
They're out to get you.
Reinforcements
here they
inbound,
come.
Agent.
One of the things I really love to do in this is if they're sending vehicles to get me,
Take him out.
it's one of my very favourite things to do is to get to the vehicle before they can get out,
Location locked.
pick it
Engage
up,
as appropriate.
and just throw it in the sea. It's just fun, you know.
Tracking agent movement through Westport.
Whee! Gotta love it. Boom. Let's go for a spin.
Another wave of security troops headed right for you.
Yeah, once again, you see, driving, not really their strong point.
We've got eyes on the agent. All units engage.
Oh man, do I love this gun. Oh, yeah.
Agent location locked. Engage as appropriate.
So yeah, there is a certain, just the basic flat-out simplistic fun. It's had its. I wouldn't say it's gone. It's definitely still there, as you can see. I'm having a lot of fun just running around punching stuff. But a game like this needs to remain simplistic. There's another hidden mystery orb there. Games of this kind, they just really need to retain their simplicity. And if you overcomplicate it with politics, or frankly, if you overcomplicate a game like this with trying to put too much story in it, it doesn't destroy it. It just, you know, it just dulls the edge of the fun a little bit. You know. Now I've entered some sort of thing here that I probably shouldn't have, so I'm probably going to get killed. Hello!
Pow!
Pow! Right in the kisser. Whee! So what was I supposed to be doing here? There seems like some sort of point. Is there a locker? Are the guys in prison around here? What is it? Is it a vehicle lockup? I guess, maybe? Maybe. Ow!
Get down! Strong move, Agent.
We're supposed to be the good guys, Agent.
Yeah, I'm
Act
sorry,
like it.
you know, collateral damage, innit? Don't worry about it, it'll be alright. You'll soon grow a new one. So, I think I'm going to leave you there because it's, you know, as I said, I came in here without any kind of a plan. I just wanted to say, look, hey guys, I still love you, man. I'm still here for you. I'm still out here. I'm still doing stuff. I just won't be doing stuff quite as often for the next week and a half. And then I'll be back on my regular schedule. And I don't want to kid myself or you and say there's going to be more of a plan then, because there's never a great deal of a plan, to be honest. It's not like, you know, I'm not usually a very sort of plan kind of a guy, but there will be reviews and first impressions coming up, and I'm hoping to play Generation Zero when it comes out. I'm just actually looking at my finances over the next week or so to see if I can afford the pre-order for Generation Zero already. and see if we can afford to play that. So yeah, there'll be, you know, reviews, there'll be other things coming up, there'll be more of the same, there'll be the occasional new thing coming up, and, you know, I'll be back to my regular schedule, and I really want to get back to it very soon. One of the reasons I want to get back to it as soon as possible is not necessarily just for your guys' sake, you know, in the short term. It's because in the long term, of course, I have
Agility orbs, Agent.
a new
Go
child
get
on the
him.
way. So at the end of May, which is when my, what looks to be a son, from the scans, is due to be born at the end of May, beginning of June, somewhere around there. May 31st is actual due date. But around about then, of course, things are obviously going to get very, very crazy again, and my schedule will get very, very, very spotty. I'm sure that you'll be able to understand that with, you know, there'll be a 2.5-year-old and a newborn baby running around the house. Well, 2.5-year-old running around the house and a newborn baby going, "Meh, meh. Put boobs in my face." Much like his father. So, until next time, then, you can follow me on Twitter, where I am occasionally kind of trying to... I haven't spent much time there, but I am trying to sort of keep up a little bit and let people know what's sort of going on, and I do occasionally dip in and say, oh, hey, this is what I'm doing at the moment. I haven't had much time
Agility
for
orb,
it
recovered.
recently, but I will be doing more lately. In general, it's one of the best ways to keep up with what is going on. Because, you know, it's just one of those places where I sort of go to talk about things like, oh, there's agility orb up there, look, there we go. I have to stand on this thing and jump. Come on, drop, there we go. Whee! You just hover here for a moment. Hovering, just hovering. Woo! There we go. Oh. We get a shot for the thumbnail, something. I don't know if I'm actually going to use this particular shot for the thumbnail, but I might. You don't know. There we go. Anyway, another agility orb over there, so I should probably go and get that. But yeah, so there'll be all sorts of things coming up. You can follow me on Twitter at knights_arcade. And I will occasionally be in there talking about what's going on. And it is, as I say, I'm not in there a great deal at the moment because I haven't had the time for Twitter any more than I've had the time for YouTube or anything else. But I do occasionally pop in there, and it probably is the best way to keep track of what's going on and how often it's going on or not. As far as this channel goes, if you can stand more of my mindless jabbering on about nothing... see, and hitting my microphone so that you all suddenly go very deaf. Don't worry, I'll adjust that in post, I'll sort the sound levels out. But if you can put up with that, subscribe, like the video if you like the video. I wouldn't blame you in the slightest if you didn't like this video, because it's been absolute gibberish of me running around in Crackdown 3. It's not first impressions, it's not anything at all, really, like I hoped to have done, but, you know, these are the breaks. We take what we can get. Until next time, from Knights Arcade, this is Sleepless Night, saying nighty-night.
Way to knock them on their asses.